Can't take my eyes off of you. So, you know, of course, the Super Bowl was shrouded with controversy. The quest for justice by a lot of the NFL players. Of course, Colin Kaepernick still doesn't have a job. And the NFL has been struggling with ratings for a lot of reasons. I think that some people are not happy with the way Colin's been treated, or the NFL stances on things, or even the violence, or even opposition to Trump, or some people. It's so many reasons. But it was great to see a great game, even though I said I wasn't going to watch it. You guys forced me to in my own apartment. But I'll say this. The idea that some marketing company would take a speech by Martin Luther King to sell trucks to rednecks is so insulting, it's ridiculous. That first off, that you would use it for commerce anyway, when it was speaking truth to power. If you got $1 million to run a Super Bowl ad, then you're probably not the people that he wants using his words. And you shouldn't twist those words and pervert them so you can cash in on them and not pay people fairly and not treat people fairly. We have so many things going on. It's amazing how reticent people were to accept Martin Luther King when he was alive. And now that he has gone on, they use him for almost anything. I've seen people in Congress who are so racist it's ridiculous try to use his words. You didn't honor him when he was here, and now you dishonor him by trying to sell trucks to rednecks. It is ridiculous, and it's insulting. And you played it back, and it was supposed to tug at our heartstrings. It's amazing that in the time when a lot of football players this year were taking a knee because of some of the very same things that Martin Luther King was arguing about and championing then are still existing now, and you have the temerity to use his words to sell trucks. It's ridiculous. How hard? It was so hard. I remember Arizona was one of the last states to ratify the Martin Luther King holiday. They didn't care. And for me, look, I don't care if I like you or not. That's a day off. For a Friday off, black people might celebrate Klan Day. But the fact that you were so reticent to accept his words, that he was seen much like Colin Kaepernick or much like anybody who fought for injustice, it's really a tale of two Americas. Like, anybody who fought for injustice like Martin Luther King did was a pariah. No black person has ever tried to seek justice or tried to seek fair treatment without being treated like a rebel and a terrorist. And then, 50 years later, you use the very words that you used to condemn, the very words you thought were radical, to sell trucks? Look, Martin Luther King did a lot. He changed a lot of people's hearts and minds. And when he went to the mountaintop, he didn't see a goddamn truck. All right, that's a little note from the GED session. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.